Okay, we're gonna do some jean try-ons because I was down to one pair of jeans that were pretty snug and two pairs of, I'm gonna call it baggy capris. But I was desperately in need of some jeans and I saw a girl in some American Eagle jeans and I'm like, I need to run to American Eagle and see what jeans fit me. So I came home with 4 pair. This is one of the pairs. Now, this is a size 4, and I'm typically not a size 4, but I really liked the way these jeans fit, and they didn't have a 6. So I'm trying these on for you, hubby, my daughter, and then I'm gonna decide, do I wanna go ahead and get the 4s, or do I want to return them and get the 6s? So here's kind of how they look. Now, my body is weird in that I have a little waist, so I always have a gap right here. I don't care what pair of jeans it is. It seems like I always have a gap. Now this gap isn't too bad, but they're also, in my opinion, a size smaller than I would typically get. And one of the reasons that I hate jeans, I don't know about you, but how they fit now with the tags still on, how they fit after I've worn them for a couple hours, how they fit after I wash them, all of those times make different results. They fit differently. Currently, I just hopped out of the shower. I put lotion all over my legs, so they're sticking to my thighs maybe a little bit more than they normally would. But I also feel like with this size 4, it's kind of giving me a pooch right here, even though I don't consider myself having a pooch. It's kind of puckering right here, making a little piece that hangs down there and makes a little like pouch thing. That's what I see, okay? I do like that they're not hugging my double butt, is what I call it, and they're loose down here, but they're not like super baggy. So would a 6 be too baggy, or are they gonna be just right? I'm not sure. Now, this is the American Eagle ex-boyfriend jean, and I don't know what the wash color is. I feel like this was the only color option. There were a lot of black jeans, but I didn't want black. So, another thing about these is they just go to the top of my foot, which I kind of like. I am by no means stylish, so I'm more doing a video to get feedback on what pair you like on me the best. But these are super comfortable, so it's not like I feel the 4 is too tight. It's more that I feel like after I wash them, are they gonna be too tight? And whenever they have that gap back there, that normally means that if I wear them for a while, I'm gonna get to where I can slide them on and off my hips without unzipping them. Not always the case, but a lot of times. So, ex-boyfriend jeans, what do you think? Yay or nay? Okay, next up, these are super high-waisted baggy jeans. Actually, baggy straight to be more specific. So these are a size 6. I like that they're high-waisted because that hits the small of my stomach more. And I feel like they're gonna be less likely to stretch out here than if they were down a little bit more on my hips, but still have that problem. So even though it's like snug in the front, it's loose in the back. I don't understand that, but that's just how it is. You don't get the weird like bunching here. Again, my legs still are kind of like lotiony, so it probably is gathering, sticking a little bit more than it would. But these are a little bit darker color. They're looser, but they're size 6 instead of 4. And I like the color. I like the way they feel. And this pair is probably a similar length where it's just hitting the top of my foot. So I really think these are a winner. I don't think, because the waist is so high, I don't think these are gonna stretch out during the day. And if they do, they'll just come down here to my hip bones and, you know, I'll have a I'll have a saggy crotch, but I think that they would be okay. So let me know what you think on these, the super baggy, high-waisted. Okay, next up we have Stovepipe. And I would say they're just more maybe straight leg. They're lower than the other ones, so they're more at my hip bones. They do come to the top of my feet. They're kind of like an in-between color of the other two pair. This one is a size 6. Still kind of probably have lotiony. I am a little bit heavier than I normally am, and so I feel like if they fit like this now and then I lost 5 pounds, they're gonna look good then as well, and I probably could gain 5 pounds and they would be fine too. Again, we got that loose gap there. Can't do anything about it, but I like these too. Like when you're trying clothes on in the dressing room by yourself, I think sometimes you're like, I don't know, but I don't know. I think I like these too. So what do you think on these? Yes or no on the Stovepipe? And our last pair is a mouthful. Dreamy, drape, low-rise baggy wide leg. So these are like not very thick denim. They're really thin. They're almost like slacks kind of. That's probably because they're so baggy and then they like hang a little bit more. These are longer, so if I wore something with heels, they would be just, you know, touching. They are already kind of like fraying down there on the bottom. A little bit of a gap, but these must have a little more stretch in them, I feel like, up there. So, not sure about these, but baggy is supposed to be in, and I can't see them as well in the camera right now looking at myself, and I think just because they're dark with the lighter on the thighs, which sometimes I feel like when they do that, you know, that just makes my thighs stand out instead of being a solid color. But you will notice that I don't get any holey jeans. I do not like holes. Even if they're on the knees or something, I don't like seeing my love squeeze out when I'm sitting down. And every time you put your pants on, I feel like my toes go right to that hole, rip it a little bit bigger. So there are a lot of American Eagle jeans with holes in them if that is what you like. I'm probably more the person, I go what I like with what I like versus what is trending. So this is another option. So what do you think on the Dreamy drape? Yes or no?